And we are back. Browns franchise. And in the last episode, uh, the game screwed us over, but I wasn't having it, so we won 8-7 because I jumped in 4 different times, as you can see, because the game is not very fair. But we're now 2-1, uh, heading into our third division game of the season. Uh, in the Baltimore Ravens. Any like all right. As you can see, it's a three-way tie currently for first in the division. We're behind because we lost to the Bengals. We have a QB1 check-in. If you missed it, Sean Watson had yeah, I know, 5 turnovers. Great job to Myles Garrett with the 4 sack and 2 forced fumbles. 5 turnovers, 3 interceptions, 2 fumbles. But he played very well outside of that. So all I'm gonna ask is, don't end our drives with turnovers. And yeah, just don't. Their defense is amazing at defending the run. They're pretty good, is what I'm getting from looking at these. Rush for 200 yards, 8-minute quarters, that isn't happening. 2 or less passing touchdowns is very doable with Lamar Jackson. Best defense, 26 offense, so we're doing solid so far. Hopefully we didn't sustain any injuries. Jalen Taki, he got injured last week, so it's fine. Nick Harris, I believe, did get injured, so we're missing both safeties. We're gonna have to look and see what we can do because, well, not having a center is pretty bad. As it looks like nothing's gonna load. Of course, why wouldn't it? It's EA we're talking about, the worst sports company out there. Luke Wiper, Whipper, who's a 65 overall, I think I saw. Jeez, man, EA, you can't be doing this. Now, Joel Batonio, or Joel Batonio, I have no idea, gets injured, then it's bad. Oh, we gotta sign a center. Okay, we're just gonna make him a center for this game. And, bro, it's been 4 minutes already, and we haven't even got into the game because, well, I think you know why. You see how long this is taking? This is absurdly long, like, even for you. We're gonna make him center for this game. I'm about to fall asleep at this rate. This is actually driving me insane. I gotta remember Luke Whipler Got to move him back to left guard once this game is over. Detroit defeats Green Bay 24-21. Fielded at the 3. They're going to return it. Great job. 42. Amazing. Okay, so far Lamar Jackson, passing-wise, I don't even think that's including rushing, has done amazing. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty bad. I think we need. I don't know if we have Ethan Pocic on IR, but I also, if he's not, I need to remember to do that. That was only a gain of 2. They're gonna go right back to the run. That is Gus the Bus Edwards gonna get a gain of 4. 3rd and 4 now, so we're already forcing a 3rd down. She's going great. Checks it down, and he's going to be short, I think, but I also think Myles Garrett's going to get called for roughing. Jaguars defeat Falcons 24-10. That was on Dalvin Tomlinson, that was right. That was roughing the passer, and it was short. Calvin Ridley looks like he was able to beat his former team, Buffalo and Miami. A 2-0 versus 3-1 matchup. Gus Edwards, loss of 1. Great job for Zadarius Smith. Chicago and Denver playing each other as well. Pittsburgh and Houston. We're rooting for Houston. There's pressure. He's just going to throw it away. That's the smart play there. The Rams and the Colts. Well, more than likely one of them's going to get a win once they tie. Saints and Buccaneers playing each other as well. Third down, they find Mark Andrews. First down. Philly and Washington playing each other as well. Cincinnati and Tennessee. Let's go Tennessee. And the Raiders and Chargers are going to be playing later today. Same with New England and Dallas. Ronnie Stanley, I believe. San Fran and Arizona playing each other. The guy guarding Myles Garrett is actually doing an amazing job. Kansas City and the Jets. They're going to get the first down. They do. We've forced so many third downs. There it is. Seattle and the Giants playing each other as well. And that brings us back to Detroit and Green Bay. So that's all the games. They finally pick up first down. That isn't on third down. Going right back to him. He stiff arms a man. And they are moving. Gus Edwards. We haven't seen any J.K. Dobbins. So maybe he's injured. Wouldn't be surprised. J.K. Dobbins. Minnesota and Carolina, I believe we missed that game. But that's also a game. Getting into the end zone is whoever. That's Gus Edwards. He shredded our defense. We single-handedly just got destroyed by Gus Edwards and Mark Andrews. Justin Tucker, obviously going to make the extra points. Justin Tucker. That kick going deep. Smart to not return it. So we see Darren Mooney talking with Deshaun Watson. Going deep on the first play. Had Elijah Moore open, but just missed him. Sean Watson saying it's his bad. Hell yeah, it is. Going to be a handoff to Nick Chubb. He's going to get a yard. Back-to-back 100-yard games for Nick Chubb, by the way. So, looking to maybe get a free peat going. 3rd and 9 for Deshaun Watson. He's going to be sacked by Odafe Oweh. And that's a great punt, but their special teams did an amazing job blocking. This game already looks like it's going to be bad. If we can just clamp Gus Edwards, we're going right back to him. We win this game. I feel like if we can do that and we just got to negate 2 players. And we're struggling to do that. Odell Beckham Jr. down to the 20. That was a beautiful pass. Greg Newsome had pretty good cover. It was just a great catch by Odell. So down to the 28. Yeah, I think this is a loss. Play action. Tried to hit Mark Andrews, just missed him. Pittsburgh leads 7-0 over Houston. That's Odell again, down to 17. Yeah, I think we lost. Great job. That's Emerson. Martin Emerson. He's played amazing. Takes a check down to Gus Edwards. To the 15, 3rd and 8. Denver leads 3-0 over Chicago. I'm not worried because they're getting the first down. To Mark Andrews. No, it's Odell. Come on, defense. Rams and Colts tied at 7, end of the quarter. There are the stats. We are averaging -1 yards. Compared to the Ravens, I think like 130, like 128, so just round up. Gus Edwards, he is going to get tripped up at the 3-yard line. Like, it isn't this hard, guys. He's thrown to 2 people and handed it off so many times. Down to the 2, just getting chipping away, getting yards. Tampa Bay leads 7-0 over short. All right, if it's a pass, guard Odell. Great job. Loss of 4, Matthew Adams. They finally try and run it with Lamar, and it goes for a gain of -4. Justin Tucker, they fake it, and they're gonna lose another yard, and we're gonna take the ball over. John Harbaugh with the gutsy call, giving it to Isaiah Likely, trying to make a play happen. All right, now we need to go 94 yards for a touchdown, or we could have, I believe, another free and out like we did last time. Gain of 7 by Nick Chubb. You like to see it. Tennessee up 7-0 over Tennessee. You'll love to see that too. And we finally get a first down. Gain of 11. That's Elijah Moore. Mari Cooper was unable to hold on to it. Great job by Marcus Williams. David Njoku gets the first down up to the 36. I started when it was laggy. I don't know if it was my headset, the game, PlayStation, something. Nick Chubb fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. Mari Cooper, oh my gosh, bro, your hands are butterfingers, bro. Kadarius Toney type fly. That is Elijah Moore again with the catch. Watson looking, going deep. He had Amari Cooper, but if you just hit him, more accurately to where he's running down in strides, you probably get a touchdown. Bengals take the lead 7-3, by the way. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow combined for the touchdown. Deshaun Watson, bro. The issue is I gotta roll with you because you're a cap casualty, but you are horrible. You are ass. Rock Ya-Sin with the interception. Denver leads 10-0. I was excited for this series because I was like, we finally have a quarterback I can rely on. Yet here we are. The quarterback I can so-called rely on is shitting the bed in back-to-back weeks. He had one great week and now it's against Pittsburgh. So, why don't you just imagine this team as Pittsburgh? 3rd and 1. They're gonna run it. They're gonna run it. They're gonna run it. I told you! Way to get there! Anthony Walker Jr. And that's gonna take us to the 2. No, it's not. Right. Pittsburgh leads 14-0 over Texans. Quick little bug I want to address, EA. Why are we taking a timeout instead of just taking it to the 2? Now we're down a timeout and it did nothing for us. Elijah Moore is popping off though, so I can't be mad. I really hope we're able to have the cap space come next year to re-sign him. Amari Cooper finally getting involved as well. Actually holding on to the pass since he leads 14-3. What sucks is no matter what happens this game, we're not going to lead the... Well, I shouldn't say that. Amari Cooper, hold on to the damn football. If we don't make the playoffs this year, I feel like Amari Cooper is a definite trade candidate. At the rate he's playing. David Njoku out at the... Oh, that's a bad spot. He was more like the 5. 1st and goal at the 7. With 1:06 remaining. Come on, Deshaun. Elijah Moore has been playing amazing. And we're going to tie the game up. We see a little trash talk going on right now. Assuming the extra point is good by Dustin Hopkins, this game will be tied at 7. And it is. 1:04 left and 3 timeouts. Baltimore is going to be getting the ball back. Unless something happens here on the kickoff. Bang! That was a tough hit. Gus Edwards so far. Having an amazing game. He's been the main guy so far. I'm assuming that's going to change now that, Baltimore's going to try and put points on the board. Poor half. But they got a great start. Hit Zay Flowers only takes off 4 seconds. And they get up to the 34. They took a timeout, by the way. Gus Edwards gets a gain of 5. Baltimore elects not to take a timeout. Checks it down to Mark Andrews, forces them to take a timeout. Now they're in a 3rd and 2 at the 42. 33 seconds off 1 timeout. And that's short. Oh, they're going to barely give it to him. I think forward progress. I thought he broke that tackle. They have 29 seconds and no timeouts. They got to utilize the sidelines. Oh, it's going to be close. This is a deep field goal for Justin Tucker. And they just throw it out of bounds. So this will be either a Hail Mary or a 61-yarder. They're going to trot out Justin Tucker for the 61-yard field goal to put him up going into half. Pittsburgh leads 21-0, and his kick is no good. Wide to the right. And entering the half, we have a tied 7-7 ball game. Here are the stats for those of you who are curious. Looking at the stats, it's the Ravens. The Ravens have dominated this game. We just had that one great drive. The issue with the Ravens is they could have had a field goal, but they elected to go for a fake. Didn't work out. Pittsburgh leads 21-0. Kenny Pickett with 3 touchdowns, 2 of them to Deontay Johnson, who's 5 yards away from 100. Also, only 2 incompletions so far for Pickett. Next, we head to Louisiana, where the Buccaneers lead 21-0. Mayfield with a touchdown. And they got 2 other touchdowns somewhere. Finally, we're heading to Nashville, Tennessee, where the Bengals lead 17-3. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, and Jamar Chase all with touchdowns. The J Club really having a great game. As we do receive the ball to start second half. And it's going to be returned. Gets up to the 21. It's an okay return, nothing special. As we're hopefully going to capitalize off of a great drive last time with more points. Hand off to Nick Chubb. He fights forward for a gain of 2. Baltimore has had a very good answer so far for Nick Chubb. So he's gonna go nowhere with that one. He's averaging 2 yards a carry. Third down, Watson has time. He delivers an absolute dot to Elijah Moore. Bills lead 7-0 over the Dolphins. Elijah Moore, 5 receptions, 67 yards. He's had an amazing, and he had the touchdown as well. Amari Cooper, what a bad throw by Watson. A great catch by Cooper. Gain of 9. Carolina leads 14-7 over Minnesota. Nick Chubb, he has a lot of running room now. Finally got a big run going. (10-7) now. The Bears trying to claw their way back into the game. Nick Chubb again, another great run, down to the 11. And we're more than likely not going to get a first down. It's probably going to be touchdown or field goal, maybe turnover. So down to the 5, gain of 6 for Amari Cooper. 4 receptions, 37 yards. He's starting to come alive. As we might need to get Nick Chubb out of there. He's gassed. He gets into the end zone though. And we're going to strike back-to-back drives. The extra point attempt for Dustin Hopkins is going to be good, but there is a penalty. And we're going to accept it and, just not give them a chance to return it, essentially. What sucks is, in real life, if a penalty like that happens, you have an opportunity to redo the extra point or go for 2 half the distance. So, for example, well, 5-yard penalty, I believe, or something like that. If you wanted to go for 2, you'd be at the 1-yard line, and if you wanted an extra point, I believe you'd either be at the 8 or the 10, 7.5, somewhere around there. So, I wish you could do that, in this game, because I would, have hopped in there and made, like, sure that my team went for 2 in that scenario. Maybe not have played the down out, but I would have made sure they gone for it. You don't have a reason not to. That's going to be dropped. Denzel Ward with a great time contact. And DeAndre Hopkins, by the way, looking at him, has all but one of Ryan Tannehill's catches. We're going to take a look at that. That was a great catch if it, stands. Odell with the beautiful route. And he does get both feet in. We're not going to throw the flag, the challenge flag, because, well, we lose. Odell makes a man miss there, getting a gain of 5. The Ravens, 3 yards away from the red zone, looking to respond back with points of their own. Lamar has time, just throws it away as Myles Garrett was causing pressure there. Realistically, if he was smart, he probably would have hit Patrick Ricard, the fullback. And great one-handed catch it looked like by Rashad Bateman, but out of bounds. And they're going to take the 40-yard field goal, and it's, of course, good. They have Justin Tucker, which surprised me when they missed that 61-yarder. As you know, Justin Tucker holds the record for longest field goal ever made. Attempted, I believe it's like 72 yards or something. And it was not too long ago, actually. Was it last season? No, it wasn't last season. It was the season before, where he hit a 66-yarder. Barely. I mean, you couldn't have been closer if you wanted. He hit the crossbar, and it bounced in. So I think we know, how far Justin Tucker can make it. Granted, he's going to need the accuracy. Way to go, David Njoku. I was not expecting to get a first down there, but he managed it. Dolphins get a field goal to bring it within 4. Now 7-3. Nick Chubb, he has room on the outside. He stiff arms a man. He's going to get a gain of about 3. It's not a lot of yards, but he fought for all of them, so good job to him. Carolina leads 21-7 over Minnesota. And is that Elijah Moore? It was. Unable to hold on to it. It's fine, man. You've had an amazing game. Chicago leads 14-10 now over Denver after being down 10-0. Nick Chubb, wide open. Cross midfield to the 49. That's going to extend our drive. And that's also going to do it for quarter number 3. Here are the stats for those of you who are curious. So we now are actually doing better. We have barely more passing yards and more rushing yards on way less attempts. Try to hit Donovan Peoples-Jones, who has been unbelievably quiet this season. Not even just game, season. Speaking of him, though, he gets a gain of 8 there. As I know you have no way of knowing because you can't see like the time, but it is currently Sunday and it's 12:45. So, and I was like, I'm gonna get a Browns franchise slide. Gonna get a Browns franchise out. I started recording at like 12:10, 12:15. Thinking, oh, we're easily gonna have like another 10 minutes to spare. We're probably gonna have maybe 5, if I'm lucky. So we are cutting it very close with the NFL. Realistically, I think the games pretty much start at like 1:05. To give us like an extra 5 minutes. You got like the last minute game plans, the national anthem for the USA. You know, some last minute commercial, like the stats to go over. Deshaun Watson, he has running room. Down to the 6. First and goal. If we score, I think we win this game. A touchdown, I should say. A field goal is not going to do much. Justin Madubuike got 2 sacks on the game. We haven't gotten a single one. Baltimore's gotten 3. Hand off to Nick Chubb. Gonna get up to around 6.5, 7-yard line. It's gonna be a long 3rd down. I'm not opposed to running the football here. But we're gonna pass to Amari Cooper, and that's gonna be a touchdown. And we're gonna take a 2-score lead. As long as they don't get 2 out of this, I think we win this game. And they don't. We take a 21-10 lead. And with under 4.5 minutes to go, down by 11, so they're going to need a touchdown with the 2-point conversion and a field goal. Is, you know, their best route in order to tie. And they are getting off to a great start, already down to the 47. Martin Emerson allowing a big gain. He's played so good this season. I was not expecting him to be like our best corner, but they keep testing him and he just keeps delivering. Zay Flowers is also going off. Well, he was. 3 catches, 31 yards. Not bad. It's not, you know, amazing. Lamar Jackson is gonna throw, and Gus Edwards had probably a touchdown, but he was not able to catch it. Looked like he was too busy about where he was gonna go, and you know he was unable to catch it. And it's dropped by Odell. Martin Emerson. Great hit there. Denver leads 17-14 over Chicago. They're having a great game. 3rd down. It's dropped again. That time by Zay Flowers. That's Cameron Mitchell on the cover. And they're going to go for the 53-yard field goal. If they miss this, they're in bad condition. But they do make it. They now trail by 8. What's their play call? They're going to kick it. Shocked they're not going for the onside. I feel like Baltimore is a very gutsy team and they would more than likely do that. But we got 3:25 to burn off the clock. Realistically, we're taking this to a 2-minute warning if we run the ball. But we're going gutsy. And Donovan Peoples-Jones unable to hold on to it. Marlon Humphrey with the contact. We can still take it to the 2, okay, or not. Deshaun. Wow. Do not do that. Gain of 5. Corey Bojorquez is going to punt it, and they force a 3 and out on arguably the most clutch drive yet. And if they get a good return, all right, we're at the 36. Odell so far, 6 receptions, 113 yards. Their sole touchdown, I believe, came from, was it Gus Edwards? Yeah, Gus Edwards had the receiving touchdown. Mark Andrews is wide open, but they find Zay Flowers, but great timed hits. Cincinnati leads 24-10 over Tennessee. Tennessee's going to need a miracle, probably, to come back in this game. Incomplete. He had a man open, just missed him. Tampa Bay leads 28-10 over New Orleans. Tampa Bay really dominated that whole game. 3rd and 10. If we can force a 4th down here, I don't know what their call will be because they still have the free timeouts. And we do. And what's their call going to be? Because if they're going to go for it. And if they don't get it, it's more than likely game because we're probably going to get a field goal. 4th and 10. The crowd is so loud. It's thrown. And Zay Flowers with the catch. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 21-13. They need to go 46 yards with 3 timeouts in 2 minutes. They also need technically 48 yards as well if you count the 2-point conversion. Only a gain of 1, and that keeps the clock going. There's a good chance the Ravens, if they play the clock right, can make this like the final full drive until overtime. They could probably drain the clock to around 10 seconds. And it's dropped by Isaiah Likely. And what's the call here? You're going to go for it. You could attempt the field goal and rely on the defense with the free timeouts, or you can go for it. Mark Andrews, he holds on to it down to the 28. Under a minute 20 now. Need 28 yards. And he's open! Odell! He's got to have gone for like nearly 150, but it doesn't matter. It all depends on his 2-point conversion. And it's to Mark Andrews. And we have a tie ball game with a minute 13. The Browns are going to get the ball back though, so they are going to have a chance. All we need is a field goal. Come on, Cleveland. Turned up to the 27. Leaves a minute 9 in free timeouts. Deshaun Watson has a chance to lead his team to a 3rd straight victory. And Elijah Moore drops it. You're kidding me. You've had such an amazing game. You can't be dropping that. I really don't want to go to overtime because I know I'm going to miss some of the football games that happened. I didn't even think of that. Checks it down to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb falls forward for a gain of, they're only going to say 4. Oh, geez, it's 12:54. There's only 6 minutes left. 3rd down. What are you doing? Why'd you scramble for it? This gives the Ravens a chance now. Miami came back from down 7-0, granted 7-0, to win. 31-yard line. The Ravens had the ball 31 seconds and 2 timeouts and momentum. And they have the best kicker in the league, arguably, and Justin Tucker. Checks it down to Odell. Looks like either Denver and Chicago tied, or they're going into overtime. We're in a great spot. Baltimore's got to take a timeout. This is the final play of the game. And it's incomplete, and we're going to overtime. Here are the stats for those of you who are curious. Baltimore's dominating the run or the passing, and we're dominating the running category. Baltimore does get the pick first. And they're going to get the ball first. Yes, they do. And it doesn't really matter. We're going to defend left. And here it is. For overtime purposes, the way it works is if Baltimore scores a touchdown, it is game over. If Baltimore scores nothing, then its next score wins. If Baltimore scores a field goal, then, you know, we have a chance with if we score a field goal. But basically, you can kind of see where I'm going. Touchdown for Baltimore ends it. Field goal or nothing keeps it alive. If it's nothing, next score wins no matter who it is. And if a field goal, we either have to tie it or do better if we want to win. Oh, he went to slide. But the hit gave him the first. That's actually so unfortunate. That overtime clock means nothing, by the way. Because I think no matter what, we get a possession. I could be wrong, though. But Baltimore's at the 47. They're looking to end this thing right away. If Darius Smith doesn't make that tackle, I think he's got like 20 yards there. Way to hold him to a gain of 1. You can go back to him and it's going to be a loss. 3rd and 10. This is huge. Because this is, I don't know for Baltimore. Field goal potential, who knows. It's kind of how much they trust Justin Tucker. They go with the screen pass. And it's going to be a very gutsy call. What do? Do you punt it or you take it? They're going to attempt a 63-yarder. He missed once already. He had the power, but it was wide to the right. Tucker again. And it's no good. Wide to the right again. And we got the ball at the 47. Next score wins. No matter who it is. Donovan Peoples-Jones down to the 33. And that's field goal range. Down to the 25. I would take the field goal if I'm in this scenario. Or, well, run the ball once as well. Until I get it to where the kicker wants it to be. But no, we're going to throw it. We're going to go for the dagger. They're going to try and ice this, but I'm not going to run it. I'm going to try and score now. Nick Chubb is down to the 3. I mean, and we win. I was making sure we won that game there. And we win 3 in a row in the most dramatic ways possible. It's 1 o'clock now. We're going to try and hurry up with this outro. 27-21 in overtime. And unfortunately, we're not going to be leading the division because Cincinnati won. But let's go. We're here. After a very bad game 1 against the Bengals, we're here. We're making plays. But that's going to do it. We're going to go over the week 1 recap or the QB1 check-in, whatever it was. And then we're going to end it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. The next episode we'll be watching the Titans game. And after that, we have the bye week. Or, excuse me, no. Titans was last week. So in the next episode, we're going to just go over the bye week. See you guys next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.